Hey Adrenaline family! So as many of you know, I'm Coach Tasha. I teach the boot camps and some one-on-one clients at Adrenaline when they're able to be open. But obviously that's not an option right now. So today I'm going to be showing you guys an at-home body weight workout where you don't need any equipment and you can burn a lot of calories. So anyway, grab the kids if you want, parents, kids, this is for everybody. We're gonna jump on in. I have 6 exercises for you. And I'm just gonna walk you guys through them. I'll do it once through, and then you guys are just gonna do it 3 to 4 times through, depending on how much time you have, how long it takes you, how many breaks you take in between. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first exercise that I have for you guys is a wide squat to a narrow stance squat. Now, there's different variations to everything, so I'm gonna show you your different options, and then we'll go through it and do the exercise together. So your first option is you're gonna take your feet about hip width apart, hip or shoulder width apart, and you're gonna stick your booty back and squat down nice and low. Now you wanna keep that chest up, make sure you're nice and tall. So you're gonna squat, you're gonna come up, take a step out with each leg, so now you're in a wide stance, and you're gonna squat down nice and low again there, and come on up. So that is the more beginner version where you're stepping in and out. The next variation would be a jump. So I'm gonna squat, narrow, come up, and wide. Come together, narrow, and wide. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. You can turn on music on your end if you want. I'm gonna have music playing in the video. I'm gonna do it for time. So we're gonna go for 30 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, go. Narrow to wide. Narrow to wide. Great job, keep it up. Now this is awesome for your glutes and your legs, and it gets that heart rate nice and high, burning lots of calories. Let's go. You're about halfway done. Keep it up. Narrow and wide. Narrow and wide. 10 more seconds. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, everyone. Great job on our first exercise. So now I want you to take a 30-second to a 1-minute rest, grab a sip of water, take a few breaths, and come on back to the next exercise. Go ahead and grab some water. So the next exercise is going to be side lunges. So we're going to take one foot, step out pretty far, and you're going to squat down with that one foot. So it's a side lunge. You're going to come back up, and you're going to go back out to the same side. Now I'm sticking my booty back, keeping my chest tall. Once again, we're working those glutes, hamstrings, quads. It's a lower body focused day. So we're gonna do one side for 30 seconds. I have your time. We'll switch sides after 30 seconds. Now, we're gonna go in 10. Good job. So, the faster you go, the higher your heart rate's gonna be. The slower you go, the more easy it's gonna be. Do what's best for you today. And begin. One side at a time. Come all the way back up. Squat back. Nice. Good job. Don't forget to breathe. Good work. Now if you have dumbbells at home, you can always add those. Good. We're halfway done with this side. Finish strong. Don't forget to breathe. Good job. 5 seconds left here. Try to get a few more good ones in. 2 and 1. Switch sides. Other way. Good job. Now you're halfway done with this side. A few more. Finish strong. Good job. 10 seconds left. And 5. Try to get a few more. 3, 2, last one. Woo! Good work, you guys. Our third exercise, we're going to bring it down to the floor. And if you have a chair or a couch or like a table that's lower, go ahead and use that. I'll show you variations without, but we're going to do hip thrusts or glute bridges, whatever variation you have available to you today. So the first version, if you're on the floor with no other equipment, is to lie down. Feet are planted about hip width apart, and I'm going to drive my hips up to the ceiling and squeeze my glutes at the top and come back down. I'm going to squeeze at the top and come back down. Now, your second version is going to be using a chair or a table. If you have it available to you, a couch is ideal because they don't slide because they're heavier. So if you do have a couch, you can go ahead and put your feet up on that And I'm gonna do the same motion. And I'm always pushing through my heels. I flex my booty at the top and come back down. So, whichever variation is going to work for you today, we're gonna begin in 5, and 3, and 2, and begin. We're going for a minute this time, you guys. Keep it up. Lower body focused day. Feel the burn. Nice work. Always driving through the heels and squeezing our booties at the top. And don't forget to breathe. Nice. You want to feel the burn. Good work. And we're halfway through. Keep it up. Now my hamstrings are burning too, you guys. This is a whole lower body workout. Good work. Nice. And slow and controlled. Good job. You've got 15 seconds. Finish strong. Good work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold it at the top. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Feel the burn. And relax. Okay, so our fourth exercise is called a rainbow leg lift. So we're going to go ahead and take that tabletop position. So my knees are hip width apart. My hands are under my shoulders. I'm nice and flat in the back. And I'm going to take one leg and straighten it. Now what I do with that leg is I bring it up, across my other side, and back out to the other side. So I'm kind of making an arch, like a rainbow, with my foot. If that's too much for your hips or back, go ahead and just take your leg straight back and straight up and down. Up and down. Whatever variation works for you today is what I want you to do. So I have your time. We'll go for 30 seconds on each leg, and we'll begin in about 8 seconds. Good job. Take a breath, refocus, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Up and over. Arching that foot, keeping that back nice and flat. We're focusing on just one side. Now if you're just doing the straight up and down, same thing. Keep that back flat, and you're just isolating one leg. You're halfway done with this side. Good work. Your booty should be burning, guys. Keep it up. You've got about 5 seconds left on this leg. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Switch sides. And up, and across, and over. Arching that leg in a rainbow-like movement. Good work. Nice. You've got about 15 seconds here. Finish up strong. And 10. Nice. 5. And 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, so everyone's booties should be burning pretty good. Our legs, our booties, my heart's racing. We've killed it with that. Now we're gonna do 2 core exercises for our last 2 minutes, and then you're gonna go ahead and do that whole group of exercises 1, 2, maybe 3 times more, depending on what you're able to do, okay? So the first exercise for core is toe touches. So I'm going to lie down on my back, on my mat or my carpet, whatever works. And I'm going to take my feet up and over, my hips straight up. And I'm going to reach up and reach for my toes, crunching my tummy in nice and tight and lifting my shoulders off the ground. Now, if that is too much, you can bring your legs down, okay? And just focus on lifting your upper body up and down, up and down. So you're working your core, working up the ability to hold those legs up. So we're going to go ahead and go in about 10 seconds, and we have a minute of these. So pace yourself and go nice and slow and controlled. Legs up if you're doing that version, and begin. Nice and slow and release. And not forgetting to breathe. Good job, you guys. Crunching that tummy nice and tight. Good work. Nice. Core is such an important part of the body, you guys. And you can always go faster if you want to, okay? Whatever pace works for you. You're only halfway done, so don't burn yourself out. But feel the burn a little bit, okay? Nice job. You've got 15 seconds left. Finish strong. And 10. Should be burning. 5, 3, 2, last one, and relax. Go ahead and stretch your body out. Good, stretch your core out, and we'll move on to our last core exercise. Okay, so now we're on our last exercise of the day, which is our last core exercise also. So it's going to be a raised leg sit-up. So if you have a chair or a couch, you can put your legs up on that and rest your calves on that. I'm going to be holding my legs up, but you can rest them on something if you would like. You're going to put your legs up, and then you're just crunching up, okay? Arms across your chest, crunch up. Once again, we're going for a minute. Okay, we're going to go in 2 and 1. Begin. Pace yourself up and down. Don't forget to breathe. Good job. Nice. We're crunching tummy nice and tight. Lifting our shoulders. Holding everything steady. If your legs are on your couch, that can take pressure off of your back too. Whatever version works for you. And we're halfway done. Pace yourself. You can always go faster or slower. My tummies are burning, guys. Good job. Seconds. And 10. And 5. 3, 2, and last one. Relax. Good job. Go ahead and stretch that out. Good work. You can always roll over. Drop your hips and push up, and this is a great stretch for that stomach after all that nice hard core work. Good. Okay, you guys, so now you're gonna go ahead and do that a few more times through. That took me about 10 to 15 minutes, but I was also filming, so it will be a little bit faster for you. Should take about 20 to 30 minutes to get a real good burn going. So go ahead and go through those exercises with as little break as possible, going for a minute for each exercise. Except for the jump squats, those were 30 seconds. Okay? Awesome job, you guys. Thank you for joining me for our home workout series. We're going to be doing 4 more of these, and I'm so excited to be helping you guys out. And yeah, have a great day.